Chad Arthur Thiessen was born in Nebraska on May 2nd, 1981, and although one of his Facebook pages says that is the day he, quote, started school, and it's not a physical place. So in 2004, there's a big jump here because I don't know that much about him. In 2004, at the age of 23, he was arrested in Cass County and charged with 2 counts of attempting to manufacture methamphetamine. And he did 6 months in jail and was released in May of 2005. He was arrested again in 2011 in Otoe County for theft. This time he did 5 months in jail and was released in March of 2012. According to a story in the Fremont Tribune, in the winter of 2017, Chad had 6 outstanding warrants, and the cops were hot on his trail. On January 22nd, 2017, after being tipped off to his whereabouts, police spotted Chad just south of the town of Nehawka. Cops engaged Chad in a foot chase, which ended with him being dragged, kicking and screaming, out from his hiding place under a pool deck. He was transported to Cass County Jail and booked for the 6 outstanding warrants, obstructing the police, driving on a suspended license, and possession of marijuana and drug paraphernalia. And he spent 1 night in jail. On August 17th through 20th, 2017.
This guy is so fucking white. He's barely in jail for anything.
Oh, yeah.
Manufacturing meth, 2 counts, 6 months.
Theft, fucking fleeing from the cops. So on August 17th through the 20th, so for 3 days, Chad appears to have had a Facebook account. And in those 3 days, he makes about 15 posts about Elon Musk, artificial intelligence, and the return of the Babylonian king Nebuchadnezzar II.
Oh, old Nebcook.
Which, by the way, today was the first time I ever noticed that Nebuchadnezzar has the word Chad in the middle of it, because this guy is obsessed with his own name. All of his shit has to do with Chad, so he is really into Nebuchadnezzar. And so I got a couple samples. I read everything this man has ever written today.
Nice.
So I got a couple samples from his first Facebook. My birthday and a big electrical baby came up again. I'm caught up. I'll try to send it. Someone explain that.
I'm going to say it. I don't think he's just manufacturing the meth.
Yeah. I think he's done so much meth, he's unlocked a schizophrenia.
My whole family and a lot of tribes came down, born out of lightning and water, onto your Nebraska eastern border where King Hill meets Queen Hill Road, where I bless the eclipse, and that is only time, and it will be called that. Ask a university how Solomon walks through the walnut grove.
He sounds like the guys who hang out outside my apartment.
I just heard. I heard King Hill, and I wonder, is that a King of the Hill reference?
He says, I survived a nuke. Now ask Trump and Jared to show the pledge I signed about sniffing out artificial intelligence.
Now I do want to see that. I'm not gonna lie, I do. I am interested. My interest is piqued.
So he's only got this Facebook for like 3 days. His last post in 2017, it just says, "Hi ISIS, cool name. Want to hang out?"
That's a good tweet.
It's a great tweet.
I feel like you're literally just summoning the FBI to your door with that.
So that's 2017. I believe, based on some of the stuff I found this morning poking around, that there is a missing second Facebook between the first one and the third one. Mm-hmm. That's just my hunch.
You should write some fan fiction.
I don't even
Facebook
have to.
too, the ISIS years.
Believe me, as a amateur historian, truth so much better than fiction. My God. March 8th, 2020, Chad opens up a new Facebook account under the name Evil Merodach Nebuchadnezzar. His profile picture is a very haggard-looking selfie with a Donald Trump profile picture filter that says, "I support our American heroes." His first post says, quote, "Third eye open, Echad." Echad is the Hebrew word meaning one composed of many parts. But I think he just likes the word because it has the word Chad in it.
That makes sense.
ECHAT.
His third eye's open. So you can really spot Chad in the middle of long words.
Dude, that's the scariest shit ever, is when some crazy guy's like, "My third eye is open." You're like, no, close it.
You get to say that
down.
if you're on fucking DMT or Joe Rogan show or something.
Well, he is like an Elon Musk guy, so there's a chance he's a Rogan guy. So so that's March 8th.
That's the scariest part.
Do not,
He probably knows MMA.
Yeah.
Dude, Bible, meth, and Joe Rogan do not mix. May 20th, 2020, Chad posts a YouTube video entitled "Prophetic Dream, Bulldozer in Washington, D.C." And it's a video from May 27th, 2013 on some Christian show where a caller calls in and shares a prophetic dream about a bulldozer crashing into the White House. So this is from 2013.
It's the last of the last days. Antichrist, one world government, etc. Then all of a sudden, this big bulldozer bulldozes through the parking lot of cars and right through the White House, just like it was a deck of cards. So we start praying in the Spirit immediately. And she woke up.
Wow. Well, that dream, that particular dream is obviously a dream about the last days, so it tends to be more on the vision side of things, even though there's symbolism in it. The great thing is this, the bulldozer. Now, you may not think the bulldozer is a great thing. The great thing is the bulldozer, because you're seeing man's plans, and you're seeing God saying, but I have a plan that will bulldoze right through the plans of men. There's plans of men that change because people react certain ways, people pray and so on. But God says, in essence, pray that my bulldozer comes in and goes right through the middle of this mess and everything gets leveled out. It's like, I will take down the plans of men and I'm going to raise up my plans. But I have to take down the plans of men first. So very important dream.
So he posts this video with the comment, "The Chad," in all caps.
What does he have anything to say about the election with the hanging Chads? That's what I would do. I feel like there's some conspiratorial stuff in there.
That was a long time before all this stuff.
Hey, well,
Guess what, MK? He does.
oh my God!
We're getting there.
It.
We're getting there. He then posts, quote, "I'm the bulldozer conspiracy. ... Coming soon to a theater near you."
Oh no!
Followed by the coronavirus is BS. So he thinks he's a bulldozer and the corona's fake. So
This is like when you do a show with a comic and then add them on social media.
Yeah.
Then the next 4 years, you just watch them degrade mentally
Slowly
until
melt
they're
down.
living in their car and posting about it constantly.
May 21st, Chad changes his Facebook profile to a picture of a very buff statue of King Nebuchadnezzar with the phrase, "It's coming," written all over it in meme font.
Are people supposed to know who Nebuchadnezzar is?
That's.
Do y'all, well...
Are you serious? Are you about to ask, do we not know?
I mean, I know it's from the Bible.
Yeah, it's from the Bible. So in the Bible, King Nebuchadnezzar is the guy who destroys the first temple and enslaves the kingdom of Judea.
Right.
So in...
Oh, now I know.
Of course, that's the one.
So he was the king of Babylon.
Why didn't you say so?
I'm not going to lie. I feel like I skipped a lot of the Babylon stuff in the Bible.
That's the good shit, baby. But yeah, no, the kingdom of Judea gets crushed by Babylon, and the whole kingdom gets rounded up and taken back to Babylon, and I think they're there for like 80 years, and then Cyrus the Great destroys Babylon and then lets him return to the kingdom of Judah. And it's called the Babylonian captivity, and it's like the book of Psalms was written in Babylon. And anyway, point is Nebuchadnezzar is an evil king. That's kind of all you need to know.
Okay. That's all I need to know. There's a lot of other stuff
Sam?
in there.
You following Sam Rivers and I know all
I'm sorry. I just y'all are both from Texas. I just
We should. I feel like
this is shit that they just teach it. I didn't learn. I didn't go to church. I had to figure this shit out later.
When some of this, when people, I think in church I just like glazed over at some of this stuff, especially some of the Old Testament stuff.
Yeah,
I went to a churchy preschool, but it was just because it was free.
Yeah.
that's how they get you.
I feel like there
The
was
first
still a
taste is
cost
free.
for that, though.
Yeah.
That is.
So, that same day, Chad posts 2 pictures with a caption. The first picture is a screenshot of a YouTube search result page featuring videos of George W. Bush reading to the classroom on 9/11. And when I say screenshot, I mean he literally took a picture of his screen. And you can see like weird stains on the screen. That,
Well, let's not
it's-
judge people for that.
No,
I mean,
but
who
no.
doesn't have some...
Dude, if it was that kind of stain, fine.
Let's
but
look at
this
Rivers' laptop.
this looks like he like washed his hands in oil and then just sort of like put them on the screen. Like it's just like these weird stains. The second picture is another Chad style screenshot, meaning showing a picture of the screen from a meme from Reddit based on the famous scene of Slim Pickens riding the nuclear bomb in Dr. Strangelove. On the bomb is written the phrase, Dr. Fauci's 5G triggered nanobot bioweapon.
Okay.
It appears to have originated from a conspiracy website called Woolston Gray.
Woolston.
Chad
Would you like some tea? Yes, I'll have the Woolston Gray.
Chad posted the picture with the following caption, quote, Trump bulldozer prophecy is me. Thuselah, Lucifer, Osiris, Nebuchadnezzar.
Methuselah was the old guy in the Bible.
Yeah. Methuselah's the old guy. Osiris,
Old dirty bastard.
Egyptian god of
the dead, and Nebuchadnezzar, evil king. May 22nd. These are just his posts, all right. And I just want you guys to tell me if you notice a trend.
Okay.
May 22nd, 2:30 a.m. Trump bulldozer prophecy 2020. May 23rd. George W. Bush doing a secret prayer to Pan on 9/11 while people burn in the Twin Towers. That's unacceptable. Trump bulldozer Bible prophecy coming to town. Same day. Trump bulldozer Bible prophecy has not even gotten started yet. The following day, 12:15 a.m. Bulldozer prophecy is me. USA about to have a wild card in race for 2020. The hanging Chad is here. I broke Epstein's neck.
Nice.
So
nice.
there's the payoff
The
for
trend that I'm picking up on here.
where do you think he might be going with this?
This man seems mentally unwell.
He seems like a good guy.
He cares about the Lord.
Yeah.
He does love the Lord. The next day, 3:45 p.m., Trump bulldozer prophecy is me. The following day, 10:39 p.m., Trump bulldozer prophecy is me. Thuselah, Lucifer, Osiris, Nebuchadnezzar. May 30th, Trump bulldozer prophecy is me. Same thing. Again, 30 minutes later, the exact same thing. June 1st, you guys are all in the Nebuchadnezzar madness. June 2nd, hey Biden, say this 3 times fast. Trump bulldozer prophecy is me. June 3rd, Trump bulldozer prophecy is me. June 4th, USA. When your president gets up and shows you a blank Bible, now he's at the point where Trump walks to the church and he's holding up the Bible. When your president shows you a blank Bible, keep in mind, lots of pages are name after name after name after name. FYI, what do you think happens to one's mind when they lose it? Where does it go? Methuselah, Lucifer, Osiris, Nebuchadnezzar. 12 hours later. This is from the Cass County Sheriff's Office. In the early morning hours of Friday, June 5th, Chad Thiessen, 39 years old, stole a 2016 Cat Model 963K bulldozer from the Graham Construction Company's road project in rural Murray, Nebraska.
Oh, no. He was trying to bulldoze that White House.
He said he was the bulldozer prophecy, and God damn it, it's like The Secret. Speak it into action.
Yeah.
So he stole a bulldozer. Thiessen called the Cass County 911 center at 5:32 a.m., and he advised them that he had obtained a bulldozer, and he planned to drive it 27 miles to Omaha to deliver a message about media inaccuracies following the 9/11 terror attacks, and saying he wanted what he was doing correctly explained to protesters. The affidavit says...
At least the bulldozer's really slow.
Yes,
that's like my dad coming to the burning down barn on the tractor.
It's so weird that, that's so funny.
Oh, wow.
He was going to go 27 miles with this thing, too. An affidavit says Thiessen told the dispatchers to have the bulldozer owner call him. He said the owner would not want to press charges against him once he learned the information that Thiessen would soon reveal.
Oh, wow. So he's that in that he thinks he's going to be able to get away with it.
Well, he was romanticizing his own craziness before all this.
Well, he was saying that he is, he is the bulldozer prophecy.
But he also is like, what happens to a mind when you lose it? It's like he fucking is some 12-year-old who just watched The Joker or some shit.
This is a quote from him this is what he said to the 911 dispatcher. Quote, I'm letting you know that I'm going to be coming through town in a little bit on a bulldozer out of Murray. Just so you know, I am the Trump bulldozer Bible prophecy. I'm telling you, dude, stay the fuck away from me. I've got a megaphone. I've got a fucking bulldozer. The American public is going to know that you can't be praying in secret while people are burning alive. I'm pushing everyone out of the way.
Ugh.
So he called the 911 people to say this, but they don't know where the bulldozer is. So now they get a call at 7 a.m., somebody telling them, hey, there's a bulldozer driving on the grass shoulder on the northbound highway of 75.
Fucking snitch.
What's
the problem with that?
I know, man. A Cass County Sheriff's deputy caught up with the bulldozer and attempted a traffic stop near Highway 75 and Church Road, but reports that the bulldozer immediately turned away whenever the patrol vehicle approached. So they're trying to pull him over, and he's just kind of like veering off the highway.
It's like a turtle trying to escape. It's just like...
But he is aware enough to be like, I got the tank tracks, right?
Yeah.
So I can go places these guys can't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. With deputies in pursuit, the bulldozer cut its way through farm fields and eventually onto the taxiway and runway of the Plattsmouth Municipal Airport.
Wow.
And it's got the scoop down.
Oh, damn.
For some part, so it is just fucking shit up.
I hate when
how do you
people
stop somebody on a bulldozer?
I hate when people say this, but this is some Grand Theft Auto shit.
This
right
is some
there.
Grand Theft Auto shit.
Bulldozer on the tarmac.
Yeah.
Got to put in the cheat codes for that normally.
Airplane traffic at the airport was ordered shut down, which is hilarious because I'm like, how much airplane traffic is there at the Plattsmouth Municipal Airport?
Yeah.
The dozer then went west and went onto the railroad tracks where it got stuck twice. Train traffic was also ordered shut down on the Union Pacific Railway. Thiessen
And
then...
let's be honest, train traffic heavy around those parts.
For sure, yeah.
I mean, isn't it hard to stop a train?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So goes the expression.
That's
I don't know.
people. That's why people die by getting hit by trains.
Yeah, trains, depending on how much shit they're hauling, need like
multiple
miles to slow down. Yeah. Thiessen then continued south, which is the opposite direction of Omaha, by the way. So now he's not even heading to Omaha anymore. Lieutenant Larry Burke of the Cass County Sheriff's Office said at this point, authorities knew that they would have to find a solution that was different from a normal car chase. So again, well, why... Duh.
Defund the police.
Our finest.
Yeah,
our bravest and finest.
It took them how many hours to figure that out?
The size of the bulldozer meant deputies were unable to set up a typical roadblock. Yeah, no shit.
Also, I just realized something. He's going from what? Omaha to... Or is he ending up in Omaha?
He's headed to the protests in Omaha from Murray, which is way south
How
of
many
Omaha.
fucking roads from Murray to Omaha are there?
Oh, well-
the police can't even find a bulldozer going on the one road that goes to fucking Omaha.
Yeah, it sounds like all of this took place in and around Highway 75.
I want to know.
Yeah.
I mean, how much gas do you have
I tried
to
to find that, and I don't. It like if you look up like bulldozer range, like there's not a lot of stuff that tells you, so it can't be that much.
Yeah,
27 miles, I would assume, is the pretty close to the upper limits of how much a gas tank of a bulldozer.
That might be that might be a lot more actually.
I mean, it's got to be diesel, right?
Yeah, it's diesel. Yeah, I don't know.
Diesel has like one
I don't know
gear.
what that means either.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think it's just a big engine uses diesel.
Yeah. This is the quote from the sheriff. Quote, "It was dangerous," Burke said. "We can't put any of our vehicles up in front of something like that. He would have crushed our patrol cars just from the weight and size of a vehicle like that."
Did he get any patrol cars, or did he?
No, they were just following him. Because
He probably likes the police.
it's
That's
slow
why
as
he
shit.
called 911 on himself because he likes the police.
That's
he was going to
probably-
go
yeah,
hit
exactly.
protesters.
Well, I don't know that he was going to hit protesters. I just know he was going to the protest because he wanted the media attention. People have inferred based on his like weird QAnon kind of Facebook post that he's some kind of like fascist.
Yeah.
I think he's just insane and saw an opportunity for like media exposure by doing this. And he's on a like most fucking fanatics who are on a mission from God. They're they're mentally unwell.
Could you imagine somebody that needed attention that bad?
Not
You two other
me.
comedians. Could you imagine
Certainly
anybody
not
that would
I.
do anything like that?
Me spend
on
all
TV.
day posting online about my life.
Deputies eventually made cell phone contact with Thiessen and were finally able to convince him to stop in the middle of a soybean field.
He's a soy boy.
Dude, you know what's funny is like he keeps a lot of the memes that he posted are like the Chad virgin memes, So
Yeah.
I'm like, it's so funny that a Chad got fucking defeated in a soy field. It's fucking perfect. So once Thiessen stopped, deputies spent 1 hour talking with him while he was barricaded inside of his vehicle. And they convinced him to peaceably step out of the bulldozer. They took him to custody and transported him once again to the place where everybody knows his name, the Cass County Jail. After the ordeal was over, deputies inspected the interior of the bulldozer's cab. This is what he did to the bulldozer. He covered it in stumps.
Oh, because he knew they were going to shoot at him.
Yeah, because he assumed they were going to shoot it. So he had fortified the occupant area of the bulldozer inside and out. He fastened 2 large sections of tree stumps at the bottom part of the front windshield, and he placed many other pieces of timber on the side entrances. And he's got that spray foam shit that they use to seal up insulation.
Oh yeah, to try to make
I'm
it
gonna say
airtight.
that is a bit of a.
That does look like a meth project.
Yeah,
that is 100% a meth project. It is,
Also, to steal that, he fucking spent like 2 hours at least doing that before he
Totally.
even took it off the lot.
Oh, wait till I haven't even showed you the inside yet.
Ooh, leather seats?
Buckle up, Sam.
The inside cab was decked out with even more sections of tree stumps, spray foam, couch cushions, and other fabric to complicate efforts to access the operator. And we'll put all these pictures on our Twitter so you can see them because they're fucking crazy. He even put a little stump slice on the driver's seat for some reason so they wouldn't shoot his little butt.
He's probably short.
Maybe that
he
was
just
gonna-
needed a little boost to see. He probably probably needed the boost to see over the top.
Good call. That's what it is. Because I was like, man, what's he doing?
Or
with
maybe
all
he
that
was
shit?
using it as a shield, and he just
Maybe.
kept it underneath him. If
No,
he
it's
needed
glued
to.
on there.
He
Look.
wanted a hard surface for back support, maybe.
Yeah, he's got some back issues, I guess. Deputies also recovered items that Thiessen had dropped in the field from the bulldozer, including a large metal and foam helmet, a large gas canister, a kitchen fillet knife, a homemade knife with brass knuckles taped on the handle.
Oh,
So-
you've been trying to get one of those.
I know. That's what I've been saying. And
Rivers is insane, by the way.
and a bullhorn were also found. So he mentioned
Oh, he
that-
forgot the bullhorn.
Well, he threw it out of the cab as he was going through this
trying to
bean field.
lose some weight.
Yeah, maybe go faster, get the
Yeah.
aerodynamics
I wonder
up.
if he dropped it and was like, "Well, that's bullcorn." All right. I'm leaving. I just quit. the
I
podcast.
miss your puns. So
I know.
bad.
Thank you. Thanks, Sam.
Chad Arthur Thiessen is scheduled for a preliminary hearing on July 7th on charges of theft, possession of a deadly weapon, and flight to avoid arrest. His bail is set at $100,000.
Wait, what was the weapon? The knife, I guess?
The 2 knives, yeah.
Okay. But I thought he left those.
Well, he
Am I
threw
wrong?
him out of the thing,
okay.
but he had him in his possession. Yeah. Later that day in Omaha, so this is where he was heading. Around 9 p.m., Omaha Police Chief Todd Schmerder, quote, "When things become unlawful and safety has been compromised, we have a duty to protect the public." He then opened fire on said public with rubber bullets, tear gas, and pepper balls. On Saturday, Omaha Mayor Gene Stothert released a statement, quote, "For 2 nights now, protesters have misused their right to lawfully assemble. Those who break the law will be arrested and held accountable." Now, imagine what they could have done
Yeah.
if they had spent 1 hour talking down the fucking protesters like they did the insane white man in the goddamn bulldozer. And it goes to the thing I was going to mention about the Austin Police Department, too, is they had that video come out from last year, but this guy, Javier Ambler, who was wanted on traffic violations, led authorities on this high-speed pursuit, ended in a crash. The guy's 400 pounds, so they rip him out of the car, and they begin shooting him with tasers, and as he's screaming, "I have congestive heart failure, I can't breathe," they shock the guy to death. Now we're talking about a white guy in a fucking soybean field in Nebraska, and they give him a full hour to speak with authorities so they can talk him out of the thing.
Ugh.
So it's just like, it's as fucking zany as that is, it is perfectly indicative of the problems with policing that they're giving this man an hour to say crazy shit about dead Babylonian kings, and they won't give protesters
Don't all these
the room to walk
small
to the City Hall.
town police forces have tanks and shit now?
Yeah.
Why couldn't they just bust out the tank?
That
and
was- yeah.
pit maneuver the fucking bulldozer.
Why aren't they doing a show of force there?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's because that guy is...
They knew he was harmless. He was white.
Yeah. They knew he was harmless. They weren't ever, thinking that he was going to, flip out on them, and that is the same courtesy they should extend to everybody. I think everybody should have time to rail about King Nebuchadnezzar for an hour to the cops if they have to. That's what we're paying you for, is to deal with this type of shit. So anyway, that's the bulldozer guy.
That's the bulldozer guy. Fuck.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Never, Chad, never.